Welcome to part 2 in our Snatch Progression Series. In this video, we will build upon the foundations of the power position outlined in part 1 and proceed to snatches from the knee. Our two experienced athletes will demonstrate the transition between the knee to the hip, the importance of bar body contact and how to drill it, and the execution of a snatch taken from this position. In order to find the knee to this position, we start from the top in the power position. Once set in the power position, the athlete will initiate lowering the bar by hinging at the waist and hips. The hips will travel backwards to balance and load the posterior. Lower the bar to the kneecap, where the chest will be open. The shoulders are either directly over or in front of the bar. The eyes remain on the horizon, and the shins are completely vertical. During the entirety of the movement, the athlete is keeping flat feet on the floor with a balanced tripod foot. In order to grow accustomed to this position and the transition to the top, you can slowly lower the bar to the knee and work on the timing and action of the knees, which do not lock out in the power position. The knees will only extend when performing a snatch and attempting to accelerate the bar overhead. But for the purpose of drilling position, we must aspire to not allow them to completely lock out when adjusting up to the power position. Throughout the movement, the lats should be squeezing the bar as close as possible to the body without allowing it to drag up the thigh. You can practice this bar body contact drill, which will reinforce active lats and contact in the hip crease, or at the top of the power position. Notice the athlete allows the bar to swing away from them, before then actively bringing it as close to the body as possible without allowing it to drag. Elevate the torso and drive with the legs into the floor, which will cause the bar to make contact in the hip crease and elevate up the shirt. Swing, squeeze, drive. It's important to remain patient while performing the bar body contact drill and drive with flat feet as long as possible, as seen as these reps improve. Once you've grown confident with the transition from the knee to the hip and have drilled in consistent bar body contact in the hip crease, you can begin taking snatches from the knee position. It's important to be patient until the bar has reached the power position to begin full extension, rather than attempting to jump or extend immediately when the bar is still at the kneecap or even on the lower thigh. Push into the floor as long as possible. Move the feet quickly to the catch position after extension to receive the bar overhead, and brace for a strong and stable overhead squat. Repeating the same steps, lowering from the power position to the knee with an open chest. The pull should be patient and waiting until the bar has arrived into the hip crease. Once you feel confident with the timing and the execution with a power snatch, you can progress into the squat snatches. Patient, long leg drive will ensure that the bar is accelerated properly. And that concludes part 2 in our Snatch Progression Series. We hope you'll join us for part 3, in which we'll visit the proper setup of the snatch pull from the floor and snatches from that position. We hope you enjoyed this, and it will help you improve your technique.